Alright, in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about taxonomy as well as Carl Linnaeus and his classification system. Taxonomy is going to be an ordered division of organisms into categories. So we're basically organizing living things into categories based on a set of characteristics where we will assess their similarities and their differences. And so before Linnaeus came around, groups of organisms were sort of based on morphology, which means what they look like, shapes. That's all about how organisms look. Linnaeus derived our current system of taxonomy and is frequently considered the father of our current taxonomic system. He arranged organisms into kingdoms, which is sort of the broadest, most general, and inclusive category, and as well as other ranks like class, order, genus, and species. He had 3 kingdoms, animal, vegetable, and mineral. We don't really use these anymore. We also have domains now, and I'll show you that in just a little bit. He also created binomial nomenclature, which I will also show you. So his classification system went kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. You can see these all listed here. I came up with an acronym for you. Here there's King Philip came over for great spaghetti. I have also heard kids play chess on fat green stools. And so looking at this, kingdom is the biggest and most inclusive part of the organization system. So kingdom includes multiple phyla. Phylum includes multiple classes, etc. The only thing that there is only one of is a species, or there's only one type of organism in the category of species. And as mentioned, we have also added the domain above a kingdom. You should know that there are 3 domains. They are eubacteria, which has the kingdom bacteria in it, a prokaryotic domain and kingdom. Archaea, which has the kingdom archaea in it and is also prokaryotic. And then eukarya, which has the kingdoms Animalia, Plantae, fungi, and Protista in it as well. So we are eukaryotes. So the eukarya domain contains all eukaryotes in it with multiple kingdoms. It is also the domain with only multiple kingdoms. Binomial nomenclature, also Linnaeus sort of came up with it. This is probably besides the system, this is a huge thing that he came up with. Binomial nomenclature literally means a 2-name naming system. And so we use this to avoid ambiguity. So avoid being sort of vague or getting mixed up. Each species has a specific name with 2 parts. It's like a first name and a last name. There might be lots of Johns, but there might not be a lot of John Menkins or something, whatever your last name is. And so the 2 parts are its genus name and its species name. Notice that I wrote it in italics. The genus species name is always italicized. If you're handwriting it, you should underline it. The genus is always capitalized, so notice that I put a capital G for the genus, and the species is never capitalized. Notice I did not capitalize the species name. And any taxa that's broader than a genus, so a family, class, phylum, etc., it is always capitalized, but it is never in italics. For example, this avoiding of ambiguity, this is an otter, but notice all the different names an otter can have, like a local name that an otter can have across different languages and countries. But in all of those, it's only one genus species name. Again, notice it is in italics. The first letter of the genus is capitalized and species is lowercase.